The first accident was July 4th, 2007, and I was on the way home from a gym. I'd been weight training for 4 to 5 days a week, probably for the last year, and was in incredible condition, and had a woman rear end me running about 70 miles an hour and never hit the brakes, and destroyed a big F-350 crew cab long bed, and that was the start of all the pain. I would say for the last 7 years, with all the different physicians I've been to, all the different treatments, epidurals, the massive amount of narcotics, and ultimately antidepressants, I was still living with a pain level of between 8 and 9. And it was just miserable. Well, my father's Dr. Pyles, so instead of him treating me, he referred me to other physicians that he was very familiar with and trusted their judgment and their opinions, and in other pain management fields. Did epidurals, constant med management, and just tried everything. Consulted with surgeons. I had some surgeons say, yes, we can fix it. Others say, no, don't touch it. So at that point, I was just living with pain, because I really didn't want to have surgery, because I couldn't get a definitive answer on whether or not it would make a difference. And I didn't want to do it just to go under the knife and hope for something. So I just learned to live with it. It wasn't much of a life. Well, he'd called me one day just to check on me and see how I was doing. And at that point, I kind of had closed myself off and didn't communicate much with family. So, anyway, somebody was going to find out, they'd have to track me down or call me. And I told him, I said, with everything that I'm on, I'm still in so much pain that I can't carry something like the weight of a phone book from the bedroom across the house without wanting to drop to a knee. And he said, enough's enough, get in here. He said, I got something we need to try. He wanted to do a trial on a dorsal column stimulator. And so we scheduled it almost immediately and went in and did the trial, and it was instant. It was amazing. One of the first things that I realized that was something that's kind of been I guess a side effect through all the injuries and everything else is I hadn't been able to feel my feet for a couple of years. They'd gone numb, and I was sitting there and just kind of realized, oh my God, I can feel my feet again. And then started to notice all the pain relief. But that was kind of the first things is now I can feel my toes. Maybe 7-8 days after the surgery, I was out here swinging a golf club. I don't even take an aspirin anymore. Just a small example, the day of my wreck, I broke 525 on my deadlift. So to go from being able to do 525 to not being able to carry a phone book in front of you is a big change. Other than having to charge the battery periodically, I don't even think about it. I've got it set on high frequency settings, so I don't even feel the stimulation. It just relieves the pain. So it's not uncommon that all of a sudden I realize the battery's dead because I forgot I even had the thing installed. So there's nothing stopping me. So I can't think of anything that I couldn't do that I used to do. I'm trying to get back into tournament softball, everything.